Well, here we go. It's been a long time coming, hasn't it? What's up, YouTube? I come with a little surprise. I hate to say it, but there's something new. As I've said on my Facebook, I'm working on an editor for Starbound to try and cross-platform and edit planets. Here's a little heads up on how far I've gotten with this, just so you know. And yes, I'm using a laptop to do my testing. Not the best testing ground, but it works. It's the best way I can put it. What I'm using is I've got it going between Windows to Windows, but the problem is it's only going between 7 to XP. Not a major difference. The one major difference would be if I was able to go from 7 to 8. All that, which should be doable because they all use pretty much the same kind of core. The other thing I've tested is Mac, going from Windows 7 to a Mac, which basically, here's what it does. Okay, let me put this into perspective. It will take the file, and I've done some comparison saves with worlds on a Mac save, a Windows XP save, and I have also, and you may think I'm crazy for doing it, I've done a Linux save using a WIME based on 7. And I've managed to decode them. Not well, but my system that I've wrote can decode and recode. But there are some issues. One of the things is like I said in there, if the world doesn't exist in your save, like say your Windows or your Linux doesn't have that world or even that star, it would generate that star. It would generate it at a random star, but it would have that planet, which is good, but in my opinion, that's also a shall I say a cheat. Because you're generating random planets as well, which your world should be pretty much, your universe should be pretty much preset. Another thing I have to thread on, and this is something that I've tested with the mod and not, is there are some mods that add new, biomes and new stars. If you have either of those mods, and the planet generates on a star like that, it's likely going to alter the code a little. So the world will not work. So effectively saying those mods will not be compatible with this until I talk with the creators. But I'm not going to do that until I have this more fine-tuned and settled out. Next part. Admin world protection. That is doable, and you can also set a range of space. You can make it an area, a small area, or you can make it the entire planet. The one side of that I have to say is that I have not managed to limit the area selected. Basically, you have only a box. You have a big box, and everything in that box is protected. Doesn't matter who it is. You could even be the world, the only person that plays that save. You will not be able to edit a damn thing. I am afraid to say that's how it works. Finally, last bit, and this is what makes this really cool. Okay? I have been wanting to make this so that it is easy to work with and nobody else but the person editing the planet needs it. And here's how I tested. Okay, with my laptop, which I think you all, in some of my videos, have seen the laptop behind me. It's not there right now. That is my old desktop before the one I'm on right now. Or actually, is it sitting over there? Might be. Yeah, it's sitting on top of it. It's just not facing you guys. But on that laptop, I have a Windows with it, but the Mac save doesn't have it. This is something I wanted to do because here's what I got the reason for. Is Kamo at one point tried to send a world where you put a bunch of pillars up, bunch of columns up in the background. I couldn't get the world to load for myself. I was like, wait a minute, something's gotta be here. There's gotta be something in the data that I can read or that I can decode, because I'm a programmer. I learned how to program at it was tech college, but still, it's college. So there's got to be something I can do as a player of Starbound to find out how we can do this. And with Camo having as good of a capability for building that he does, this gives him a way to help out with you guys by making little dungeons he can give us. The only other thing I can think of would be a mod added, like, maps to do off of Sail, but those are not that fun to code. So here's what I did, is I saw somebody mentioned on one of Camo's streams about doing a version of, say, Minecraft Edit, MC Edit, but for Starbound. That's what I'm basically trying to do, is a version of Starbound Edit, basically. So that we can take our files, we won't be able to edit them off of that, but you could edit them on your save, say build whatever you wanted, and then take that world save, that saved universe, and then copy it over into the program and set it up for multiple. That's what the basis of it at the start is going to be. I'm going to expand it, but that's a basis. It's not fully functioning. There's a lot of bugs and tweaks I have to fix, but at least it's starting to get there. And I have said it to Camo in his stream, but I'm going to say it to you all. When this is done, when I have a working prototype of the world configuration and the admin configurator in there so that Camo can make dungeons and whatnot, I am going to give a slight, shall I say, beta test build of it to Camo for him to make worlds for you all. But here's the catch, is this beta build is going to be kind of a thing for you all to help out too. So all you Star Brethren, all you Starbound players around the world, when Camo gets this and starts giving you all worlds, this is going to be a test, not just to him, but for me. Because I want to see if this will work, and if it does, I want to expand it and make it work with even more stuff. Make it so that we can do more than just the planets and everything on that planet. I want to be able to do things far better than that. Far, far better. But this has been Arian, or as most people may remember my channel, Ritzia Lin saying, see ya.